Okay, so I did just quickly ask where Rosodon seeds come from now. You still get them in Gardencia. They didn't change dimensions, but now a completely different mob drops them. The Daisy drops them. I can only assure it's probably not in this bestiary anywhere. Because I haven't killed any yet, at least not on this world. I killed like plenty on my 3.1.2 world. Well, not for any specific drops they had, just for good hunter experience, because they were a good source of hunter experience. And also, the daisies are no longer hunter mobs either, so I could just go killing them straight away if I want to. But I do remember that they were melee immune. They might still be melee immune. So I'm going to opt to bring myself some ranged weapons. I'll bring this, in case maybe this doesn't do damage fast enough. In case maybe daisies heal in water, which they still might not, so it might be okay to just bring one of the ranged weapons. I'll make more bullets while I'm at it, and then I'll just go right back to Gardencia. Okay, so that's how we did it. Limonite ingots on top of the gunpowder, like that won't let you make them the other way around. Other way around doesn't let you make the bullets. So, Gardencia Realmstone. Use it on Portal. Make sure everything looks nice, then go right back in. And just do more work there. Right then, back to Gardencia it is. Now to go to a daisy flower. Now I need to just remember where one of these actually is. Or just stumble around until I stumble into one again. I'll probably just wander around, then I'll just kind of run into one. Not trying. Or I can just find one literally right next to where I spawn in. Daisy flower. They look like flower faces, but they're white flowers. And they're no longer hunter mobs, so I can just start going at them. And it doesn't even look like they have melee immunity either, the daisies. I think they lost that too. But I kind of don't want to have to take on all these mobs at once, so I'm going to try and just get away from most of them. I kind of want to just get the mobs to split up, so I can take them on one by one and not all at once. I'm going to try and just break up the group. In other words, I want to get this group broken up here. Or I can maybe try and just mow them down with a minigun. Alright, I'll switch back to sword. Yeah, daisies are no longer melee immune. This used to be the case in 3.1.2, but that's no longer true, clearly. Emberstone Sword is actually hurting them now. Right, I have 3 daisies and some other random mobs in front of me, but they can barely move since the water's slowing them down. But it could be healing them for all we know. Okay, one of the daisies is dead now. And I'm gonna guess maybe the Rosodons are like a rare drop. Wouldn't make sense that they are rare because of just how powerful those crops are. So I'm expecting the Rosodons to be rare. I think I got a Rosed Root. 2 Rosed Roots. Off the daisy, it looks like. Okay, so literally have a daisy flower right next to where I spawn in, which is great. Now, if I could just clear the rest of these guys out and just get back on task here. Get back on task to actually trying to get my Rosodon seeds. Think I got another Rosed Root just now. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to the flower to get more daisies to spawn in. I want to be able to just take them on, like, by themselves and not have to fight other mobs at the same time. Yeah, I want to be able to just fight these guys, like, by themselves. I'm probably going to want to maybe just pillar up 2 blocks and safe spot all of them just to really make this easy. Bottles of Enchanting! Oh, they dropped those? Rosedon Seeds! Yep, daisies drop those now. So it's just a matter of finding a daisy flower and killing enough of those until we do see Rosedon Seeds, which, that's easy enough, still. Especially since, like, you don't have to have 34 Hunter for Rosedon Seeds. I was totally expecting there to be, like, a Hunter requirement just blocking those seeds. I mean, it would have made sense, considering just how good they are. Would make sense to just kind of lock some of the better items behind a Hunter requirement, but that's not the case. Yeah, I can literally safe spot these guys if I want now. Just stand up here, kill them as they spawn in. And then just enjoy the loot. Yeah, a lot of them spawn in too. I can literally just camp up here, take them out, and enjoy their loot. Might be some pretty interesting drops on the drop table for all we know. Plus, I'm likely going to get a lot of vanilla experience just doing this anyways. Especially if they keep on spawning like this and never stop doing so. Especially if they just respawn, like, more faster than I can kill them. Then getting the loot might be a problem if they keep on doing this. Getting the loot could actually be a bit of an issue if they keep on respawning like this. Making it actually dangerous to pick up the loot pile once I'm ready to just try and grab it. This actually could be a bit on the problematic side. Trying to just pick up this loot could be an issue. I think I'm mostly better just trying to hit all these guys at once. I had no idea this many were going to spawn. So actually trying to pick up my loot might be a huge problem. Because these guys just might never... Like, I might never be able to just clear them out for long enough just to get the loot. So this actually could be a real issue here. I'm still getting the bloodlust, even though I don't have to go down to grab them. There's gonna have to be a better way to just do this. All this loot and I can't even go pick it up safely. Because daisies spawn faster than I can kill them. So I'd be taking my life into my hands just to try and get my loot. Especially if you factor in other mobs into the mix. I'd be taking my life into my hands trying to pick this stuff up now. Something just smacked me. Or I could just lead all the daisies away. Because they're all following me. Then try and just run back, pick everything up, and then run away. A lot of loot. I'm gonna just book it. Alright, let's book it. That's a lot of flowers. You'll never look at flowers the same way again. Okay, I got 10 rosette roots just now. 26 bottles of enchanting. So I think the daisies are going to be like a really good source of just getting experience. Spent barely any time killing them, and look at that. We're all the way up to level 21 off daisies. It's probably going to be a really good source of experience, just killing those over and over. Probably also going to want to see what I can do, just making sure the loot's easier to pick up. So yeah, that prospect just really interests me right there. Yeah, if I get close enough, surely we'll see more daisies spawn in. I think part of what's causing so many to appear is there's 4 spawners actually active at once. That's probably like a huge reason as to why we're seeing so many. There's 4 of these going at once, quite literally speaking. Yeah, they're going to be a really good source of experience. If I can just make it even safer to actually farm them. Yeah, pretty risky to farm them like so as it is right now. Like, how far behind me are they? Should be safe up here. And I can just reap the rewards from the daisies again. Yeah, they dropped bottles of enchanting. Killed a pile of them and got like 26 bottles of enchanting to just use up. That put me at level 21 right there. So this could be a good way to just simply grind out levels to enchant stuff. Just killing these daisies over and over. Seems like a really good way to go about it. I'm starting to really have this figured out now. So I might be able to just do this to grind out a bunch of levels to then use to enchant my armor that I'm going to eventually get to be something even better. See, I wouldn't have guessed that these daisies are now dropping the Rosedon seeds. These white flowers here, essentially, are now dropping them. Okay, maybe the bottles of enchanting are not that common, but still, interesting to see, like, that they can show up like that. So now I want to be just going west at this point, so I can just plan my escape from Gardencia. Didn't even have to go far at all to find that flower. I got way more daisies than what I was expecting, but I was still able to just pick up the loot. So now I'm just going to go back to my portal and leave again for now. Ultimately got my Rosedon seeds. I'm happy. I'm leaving with those. We're just going to dip out with the Rosedon seeds. Then obviously start planting them. Once we find a good place to do so, we'll start growing them. Okay, right around here might be a good place to do so. Once I decide what else I want to do with this build here. How much smooth stone is lying around? I might want to do a bit more work on it now that I think about it. I'll get some smooth stone ready to just work on the build with. I'll make some stone slabs. I'll just sleep so it's daytime again. Okay, so getting those Rosedons was super easy. I was able to safe spot the daisies. And then I was just able to also get a bunch of bottles of enchanting, which is also, like, really nice. So I could also do a bit more work on the base while we're at it. Just put, like, a couple more blocks down that are eventually gonna just form what it looks like. Put a bit more stuff down. Just try and just get the shape of what the base of this building I'm making is going to look like. Trying to just establish what the bottom of it will look like. Something like this will probably be good. We'll probably go for something of this style. And then I'll have to just see where to put my Rosedon farm. Maybe, like, kind of near the portal. Or maybe just start turning this into it. Yeah, I definitely want to get those growing as soon as possible. Knowing just how useful the crop is, I want to get it going as soon as humanly possible, so I need to just decide on how I'm gonna do this, and then just go and do it, clearly. And then just get her done. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm gonna put these. I'm gonna start by blocking this off. Don't really have plans to go in there, so I'll cover it all up. Covering all that up, first things first. That's where we're gonna start. Also, want to get rid of some grass and some extra flowers here. I want to have nice, smoothed out, flattened land to just put the Rosodon farm on. I'll probably set up the farm at like this height, roughly. Okay, I'm deciding on this height for Rosodon farming. We'll go and do it at this height, roughly. This should be good. Alright, so there's some stone. Just gonna also excavate that later as well. So it shouldn't be long before I'm ready to start planting down Rosodons. Once I just take out some more dirt blocks, I should be ready to put some down. Alright, so not that much more of this dirt to dig up at this point. I already have enough farmland to start actually putting down Rosodons, but I want to just make myself even more. So I don't have to expand it out even further later. I just want to get it done and then stick with it for the rest of the series. Alright, so now I'll dig up the stone, replace that with dirt, and then I have to just clean up this whole mess later. Once I make inventory space, I can just clean it all up. So I'll replace stone with dirt, and start using hoe on it to till it. Once I put down some water, so that it doesn't just like dry up again. And then Rosodons will be growing. And then these will literally be growing in like no time. Alright, so where do I want to go and put some water? Clear that out first. And then I should place like one more bit of water and that should be enough maybe. 4, 5, 6. I think I put it here. This should be enough. I think I'll actually put one more block of water down. 6 more blocks over to my right. Well, more like actually 7. I'll put that there too. Now let's get the hoe out and start using it on the ground. And then I can plant in some seeds. And we're about to lose our shield. It's going to have to get replaced. So let's get the 19 seeds we more or less already have placed down first. So those will just start growing right away. Let's not waste any time just getting those placed down. Alright, Rosodons are going to start growing. Reunited at last with the Rosodon crops. Still all this other random stuff to go pick up. Okay, it looks like these tiles are all going to get their water, which is good. I'll just use a hoe on the rest of these as well while we're at it. Alright, that should be good. Alright, now we're talking. Now it's just a matter of putting away all the blocks that dropped as a result of this farming. All the leftover blocks we don't need to carry, let's just put them all away. Or just destroy them. I think I can just store them away for now and destroy them at a later time. Now I have 28 Rosewood Roots and also plenty more tokens while we're at it. More copper coins. Another piece of sticky slime. Extra chili seeds. Oh, and I still have 64 stone slabs sitting around. I'll just use these up right now, I guess. Just put down more of these at the moment. Okay, so some more of these stone slabs have just been placed down. I say at least the front side of the build is coming along pretty nicely. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So now this is more established. Might just put some other block types just to add more variety alongside here. Rosedon seeds will be growing. I'm just going to also pick up the rest of the blocks that are lying around. Or maybe not, they all just despawned. Then again, I wasn't planning to keep those anyways. There was nothing important in there regardless. It was just blocks all I had to clear out just to put the Rosedons down. Nothing I wanted to keep in there anyways. Now I have like plenty of Gardencia tokens just sitting around. Like that's a lot of them now. Alright, so random poppies I'm probably never going to use. And I also did look up to see where armor plating came from. This is another item. You can both craft it from chitin. 4 of these can make 1 of these, or you can get this as a drop, an uncommon drop from some other mobs. I can only imagine like the stronger ones will drop the armor plating. It's going to come from the stronger stuff. Like, it says arcbacks, like the giant mobs with the spikes on their backs in Barathos, those drop the armor platings. The Ender Dragon apparently does so as well. Paladin, which is like a long ways off. Automaton's in the Haven, but I'd prefer to not go there at the moment. Whatever a rock biter is. Oh, this is something in the deep lands. So I could get my armor plating out of the deep lands, which I remember being relatively easy to survive in, so rock biters in the deep lands drop armor plating. So that could be an option right there. I could just go over into the deep lands to gather it there. So I would need to just make myself some more blank realm stones. Yeah, we'll be using these eventually later. Figured I'd just make a couple more realm stones. Just need to throw it in front of me so I no longer have it in the inventory, and then it just sees I don't have a blank realm stone, so it gives me a new one. So I can get, theoretically, as many of these as I want. All non-stackable. So I'll just shove the spare ones into this chest here. And then actually just hold on to the one that I want to turn into a Deeplands Realm Stone, bring it with me underground. Because it's relatively easy to actually get Deeplands Realm Stone. It's very easy. Deeplands, just mine an ore block down at bedrock level. Any ore, mine it at bedrock level, and then you have Deeplands access. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Just go to bedrock level, mine some more, and Deeplands access. So I need to just go down this tunnel again to bedrock. And I'll probably mine some of these stone blocks out so I stop hitting my head every time I go down this flight of stairs. So I just stop hitting my head like so. This is just annoying. So I don't hit my head on the ceiling all the time anymore. That's why I'm just going to clear that out. Limonite, I'll just grab this. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to stumble into that, so I'll pick it all up. Then probably just leave this like so. Then break more blocks. More blocks I'd otherwise just hit my head on every time I want to go down this flight of stairs here. Well, not even flight of stairs, just like blocks to jump up. Yeah, every time I want to go down here so I don't hit my head. Just so getting down here is like a little bit faster every time, because I'll still probably be using this somewhat frequently. So just to make it overall faster. So, bedrock level. I'm getting very close to bedrock level. Just mine a single ore down here, and we're good to go. Y equals 5, and we're done already. That was all I had to do. Yeah, you even mine the redstone, which is fairly common at that level. And then next thing you know, deep lands. Deep lands unlocked. So now going there is an option. Alright, so I need to focus on fighting rock biters if I want my armor plating. Alright, so I'll take on the rock biters. I'll bring some torches with me because it is pretty dark in the deep lands by default, so I will bring a couple torches along with me. Deeplands portal is up and running. Let's go here. And I just see how much coal is lying around. Oh, still a good amount. I'll make 64 torches and maybe won't stray too far from the portal. That way I'll just like place fewer down. Might just keep some ender pearls on hand anyways. I just feel like maybe carrying them might be a good move. I guess shield over here, and torches in the offhand now. Put some more blocks away that I don't need to carry over to the deep lands. Put the gold nuggets away with the rest of them. And then I'll probably just be going off to the deep lands like so. I might save actually searching out deep cases for a later occasion. Don't really need to go do it now. I have good amount of arrows, good amount of bullets. We'll go to the deep lands with this, which should be okay. I'll keep water bucket in the also in the hotbar. It's probably gonna have its uses. Alright, deep lands it is. Let's just light up the immediate area so it'll be easy to see my portal once I want to get out of here. So let's light up the surrounding area. Yeah, it is pretty dark in here. And I definitely want to be able to see my portal when I want to leave. So I'll just start putting random torches as I move along. Some of these guys still explode like they used to, right? Or was that perhaps changed? Oh, that's a rock biter. It says the armor plating drops are uncommon from all these guys. So I'll definitely be killing like quite a few of them, I can only assure you. So I'll just keep my eyes open for rock biters. Like rock spiders. Never really missed these guys. Still curious to see what they would drop. They might drop chitin since they resemble spiders. They resemble arthropods, so they might have that chitin drop, which I can also use to make my armor plating. Oh, they have the chitin drop. Nice. So if I'm not finding rock biters, I can also kill off those spiders for my chitin. And then 4 of those will make an armor plating. So that could be an alternate method of just getting to the armor set that I want. Just farm chitin off these guys. Which there may be plenty of to do so, so... Let's see if these are also considered arthropods. If they might also drop that as well. Oh, they do! I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to kill for... I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to actually kill for armor plating of sorts. A lot of potential targets to kill for armor plating. Cave creeps, these spiders, rock biters. I have a lot of targets on my hands here. So I think this might be one of the better dimensions to go to for armor plating. At least this early on in the playthrough. Yeah, I guess come here for your armor plating. I got something else I don't think I've seen yet. Yeah, I guess come here for your stuff. Last I remember, these dwellers no longer give you the Iron Mine Realm Stone like they used to. That's also, like, part of the past as well. I don't think I need to stray too far at all to get what I want to get done. And I also got some dense rock. I'll probably have my armor plating in, like, no time at this rate with all these spiders to kill. I can probably literally just kill off all these spiders and get what I need in, like, no time. And I'll just get some extra copper coins and Deeplands tokens. But I'm mainly just going to hunt down for chitin and armor plating. It's like the main stuff I can use at the moment. Also, rock biters that can drop armor plating. I'm definitely going to focus on them too. So very soon, I should be able to upgrade my armor to Rosidian. Pretty much have all the materials last I checked, except for the armor plating. And also some reinforced and padded cloth. But the armor plating is going to come from here. Yeah, with spiders to kill for chitin and rock biters that can maybe drop their armor plating. That's where I'm going to go for armor plating and stuff like that. I'm going to just farm it here. Lost an armor piece. I mean, it was bound to happen. I could always opt to craft another of those, just to replace the one that fell apart. So I'll now have to occasionally eat food again, like I did before having the armor on. I have to make sure I still don't get ambushed, just to be safe. So now I'm going to have to start using up my food again. But I'm going to have like a surplus, because I didn't have to use it up when I was having the full skeletal armor set effect. So it's safe to say I'm going to have a surplus of food on hand. There's more chitin, nice. Give me that. One more of these and I can make a second armor plating. And then I'll have like 5 armor plating, which will be enough to just do the whole Rosidian set. I would then just be missing cloth of various types, and then I'd be good. Then I just have to find enemies with clothing to kill. And then get their clothing. Well, pieces of their clothing, and then I can finish the armor set. And then it'll be truly finished. Then we'd have full Rosidian. I'm also getting some dense rocks, and I got a rocky upgrade kit. I have another upgrade kit. Not even trying to get these. And the dense rocks, I'll have to figure out what these are used in as well. I'm pretty sure these are just like the Deeplands specific crafting ingredient for various weapons and armor pieces, maybe. I think like every Deeplands mob can drop the dense rock. Seems like every dimension has a specific, like, general purpose item that's just used to make weapons and armor. This replacing how a lot of the weapon drops or armor drops were specific to, like, one mob. And they were dropped already complete. I mean, the whole, like, having to craft the armor instead of just having it already dropped seemed like a pretty distant shift from what I was used to, but what I do like about this decision of the update is that, like, now you can get, like, armor and weapons from, like, different means. So in other words, you're not just forced to do like a very specific thing to get a very specific item anymore. Now for like more items, you have more freedom as to how you want to actually obtain them. You're not just stuck like doing the same thing to get like specific items anymore. 19 innervation. Okay then. One more level and my max health goes up by another half heart. Yeah, thankfully I'm not seeing too many mobs, so not really in any risk of just dying. Not really in any immediate danger at the moment. Doesn't look like I probably will be at the rate we're going. I probably will just opt to do the mining here for deep cases later. And I'm pretty sure, like, we have different loot tables for deep cases now, like, they just give all different sorts of things. They probably have, like, different signature loots that you can get from them now. Before it was subterranean armor and depot and also gold coins. Now it's probably something completely different. Yeah, I'll just stay around the deep lands for a bit longer. Try and just get like 3 armor platings and then I'll leave the deep lands. Probably should be safe enough to stay here until that happens. Okay, I see like a fountain over here. I'm gonna go towards that fountain. Once I clear out some more of these guys, I'm gonna head for the fountain and see what's going on there. Okay, I just got some magic repair dust off a rockbiter kill. I killed it and it dropped magic repair dust. That's awesome. I got repair dust. I didn't have to buy it for like a bunch of gold coins. I didn't have to spend like gold coins on it either. That's awesome. Emeralds! 20 emeralds off a rockbiter! Seeing some interesting drops here. 20 emeralds. Mainly just came out here with the hopes of getting armor plating, but now I'm seeing some other really interesting drops too. Magic repair dust and emeralds. Whatever I might use the emeralds for. To repair dust, once I get a mending table going, that's definitely going to see use. We are definitely going to be using that with magic mending solution. Assuming that's still used to craft that. Like, I'm definitely going to want to get magic mending solution up and running again. Oh, physicist, hey there. Went back to deep lands because I figured that this would be a pretty good place to just farm for mobs to drop, like, items that you can use to craft armor plating. Speaking of armor plating, looks like the rockbiter just dropped a piece of it. So once I get one more Cheatin, I'll have enough armor plating to make the Obsidian set, and then it's just going to be hunting down mobs with clothing from there, and then I can upgrade my armor again. At least not tonight anyways. I mean, I want to get this series back up to speed. I mean, it's getting really interesting now that I'm actually starting to cover quite a few dimensions. And I'm actually having pretty good luck surviving in them, too. And getting useful items. Like, this just showed up randomly from a rockbiter kill. And then, like, the next one after, this showed up. Yeah, it's actually starting to get kind of interesting. Better have an extra long live stream of the game. What the? Just what hit me? Okay, now I'm suddenly down at 6 hearts. I think I just got another upgrade kit. Yes, I did. 2 upgrade kits now. 20 emeralds. 5 magic repair dust. Yeah, the magic repair dust was a real surprise. Must be some very rare item on just a generic loot table. Plus, my priority list is whack. You're probably right on that. I mean, I'm really wanting to get back into this. I mean, Debug also said he was going to give this mod a chance now. Well, 3.2 version anyways. Yeah, it definitely does pick up in difficulty in the later dimensions. Overall was just a lot easier. It does pick back up, though. Probably gonna have to also want to go after more of the rock biters since they've had some pretty interesting drops as of late. I knew the armor plating was coming, but didn't see the repair dust coming nor the emeralds. Still at 3 chitin and 2 armor plating. And I found a case construct. I see a rare mob, but I'm probably not going to approach it, at least not until I kill these guys off. I don't want to throw a rare mob into the swarm here. That could easily just not end well. Yeah, imagine having a rare mob to deal with on top of just getting ambushed from behind like that. That could just, like, really not end well at all. There's the other Cheetah, nice. Gonna see if I can still spot that case construct or if I've lost them. Could have easily lost them by this point. Yeah, especially with all this time I'm spending just trying to clear everything else out. Lost another armor piece, I'm gonna just book it. Gonna just get a safe distance, eat something. Find a safe distance where I know I can just not get killed. Eat something. Try and get some health back. Then resume fighting these guys. Okay, I'm probably not actually going to go after the case construct at this point. Might even just kill the last couple mobs around this portal and leave. Yeah, with 2 armor pieces now missing, I'm probably not going to stay that much longer. I have what I need. I think I should just leave while I'm still alive. Should probably just quit while I'm still ahead. I don't want to just come back into the deep lands, get ambushed by the mobs that are near my portal, so I'm going to clear them out quickly first. This might be a mistake. I don't even know what could just sneak up behind me at any possible moment. You just never know what's going to just try and jump me. Okay, we are leaving. No mobs around the portal. I am getting out of there. I got what I wanted. I am not staying any longer. Ultimately got what I wanted done. We can now leave. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm not staying any longer. So I got a ton of Deeplands tokens. I'll have to just see what I can do about turning them in for lotto rewards later. Definitely not going to try and do that now. I'd rather worry about just making sure I actually have full armor set that's not going to break apart on me before this. And one more thing. Okay, I combine them the other way. Now I have looting 2, unbreaking 3, knockback 1, sharpness 4 on my Emberstone sword. 4 armor plating, but we're still missing some cloth. Other than that, we're going to have like literally everything else needed to just make Rosidian armor. We're getting very close to having it. So I'm just going to try and find some Night Reapers when night falls. And then literally just quickly kill them off for their cloth. Or I can maybe go looking right now for this stuff. Can't think of any other mobs that have clothing besides Night Reapers at the moment. Excluding the character's phenotypes. Could you please define phenotypes for me? That or I can maybe just look it up. Observable characteristics. So in other words, like what you can just see. Okay, so just not purely based on looks. Okay, now I'm being shot at and slowed down. Yeah, Amane is also a pretty interesting character from what I'm seeing. I probably also want to do her route as soon as possible as well. I just one-shot that creeper. Still gonna have to look around for Night Reapers. It's mainly what I'm trying to do now is just find some more torn cloth. So I can just finish off the armor set for good. Yeah, we should have a full armor set in like no time. So I'll just have to wander around a bit. Hopefully I can find some Night Reapers that didn't despawn earlier. And just have like more chances at this torn cloth I need. Okay, that goblin just dropped the bone. Rusted iron ingots off that ancient golem. I'm just hoping night falls soon. So Night Reapers will actually start spawning. Yeah, what else can I say? I just really want to get this Rosidian armor finished. Just get it out of the way. then just have, like, more better armor for later on the mod to just go and do other things. Just to further make life easier. Just get better armor. Yeah, considering we're actually getting very close to getting an upgrade. We're gonna have a tier 2 armor set in, like, no time. Just waiting to find out if the game will make you cry in live stream or not. Yeah, that's actually what I'm wondering too. They're probably gonna have to have some, like, seriously disturbing pasts if you're just questioning this. Like, maybe something so bad it's gonna make it seem like the Dokis had it easy in comparison. Including Natsuki. Oh, there's a Grim Reaper. And he didn't give me his clothing. Fuck. No clothing. Alright, I'm blind and chargers are chasing me. And I got in the corner. And I don't want to get out, but I can't get out. Alright, we're out. I think I'll just get back to a desert where I can just see a lot clearer. Okay, so it's pretty much what I thought. Alright, I see. Alright, now these goblin projectiles are knocking me back. This is seriously annoying. Alright, he's gonna kinda have me just trapped in the water. Oh fuck, he's got me trapped in the water. He could have killed me. Just by having me trapped in the water and just, like, farcasting me. I literally could have just been farcasted to death pretty easily. Could have just been killed by a goblin just because I couldn't reach him, because he was too far away for me to even fight back. Well, let's just kill him anyways. Now with, like, full range of motion, I can just finish him off. Oh, he's still just pushing me back with the projectiles he's shooting. I'll just range him out. I'll just finish him off with ranged. Yeah, nothing stopped me from just shooting him down with an bow and arrow. I certainly don't want it to be like that kills me. Just a random goblin that won't even let me fight back. Okay, now I can't find Grim Reapers. I'm not even finding too many mobs, period. Yeah, sometimes it's just really tame in the overworld. Sometimes there's just really not much dimension going on in the overworld here. Okay, I see a cow, but that's not ultimately not what I'm looking for, cows. I'm not looking for these. I'm trying to find a specific mob, but I'm just not seeing it at the moment. I saw one Grim Reaper so far. I need more than that. Definitely want to find more than one Grim Reaper. I'll still also take the gunpowder as I see the opportunities for it coming. Well, it's still gunpowder I can pick up. Yeah, it certainly wouldn't be easy to fight back against that goblin while I'm in water. Not sure how my arrows would travel through it anyways. Water would probably just impair the arrow's abilities to fly straight anyways. Plus, I'd have a hard time actually seeing the goblin from under the water. Yeah, it really wouldn't have been a fair fight, clearly, so I had to just kind of book it. Just get in the position where it was a lot easier to pursue him than kill him. Alright, so not seeing the Grim Reapers still. Really not seeing too many of these guys. Yeah, at least in the desert, they'd be a lot easier to just pick out from everything else. Like, they would just definitely stand out in the desert. So it's not like they'd be hard to see, it's just like they need to spawn in. That's an iron nugget I just got. Charger dropping an iron nugget. Got it. Oh, sweet. 20 butchery. Well, getting close enough to 20 innervation, so I should be able to get that extra half heart of health soon. Soon I'll have 12 hearts of health maximum. Now, where are the Grim Reapers when I want to find them most? So I can just finish off an armor set. Eventually I'm just going to have to wait for night to come back so more could possibly spawn in. Eventually I'll just have to wait for night to return. Alright, good night to you as well. Enderman. Looks like a Night Reaper, but it's not. I'll still take him out because Ender Pearls are always useful to have on hand. Always useful to have a nice stash, so I'll try and get his pearls. This one didn't have any. So night's gonna end soon with like only having run into one Night Reaper, which didn't even drop any cloths, so really not productive. Not productive at all. Really didn't get to do too much productive. Now, not too many more can spawn at this point, since it's going to be day in, like, no time. I see another Enderman, also. Well, at least I can get more gunpowder here, which is nice. Well, the gunpowder's still going to help me. There's an Ender Pearl. And I don't think we're going to be getting our full Rosidian tonight. Not too likely it'll happen tonight at this rate. If I just can't get Night Reapers to show up, then I don't know. Something's behind me just ambushing me. Probably just a Desert Charger. Alright, so just now what? I guess maybe besides just sorting the stuff we have, or maybe working on our base, that we could do as well. Could maybe do some work on the base, just get it built. While I wait for night to just come back. So I'll have more tries at Torn Cloth. I'll put the repair dust away in the emeralds. Rusted iron ingots. Where would I put these? I'll just kind of throw them here for now. I also have feathers, bones to put away. Gunpowder, 11 gunpowder, which is certainly nice. I really should just get all this stuff organized, so it's just overall faster to put things away. Still don't know why I never really bothered to sit down to just do all that, to organize everything. Instead of just tediously having to figure out where everything is. I'll take this chest out so I can just move over some of my spare seeds over to that chest. Just so I can keep them closer to the farm would at least make a bit more sense, I think. Just to kind of keep them here. Also gonna get some anima experience by doing this. Just jumped up to level 12 already. And we got more seeds and more anima stones. Just jumped up to like level 12 at anima. So in case I ever do want to make tablets now, I actually can do that because those got re-added in. They function differently from how they used to function historically, but they've been re-added in, so the anima skill actually serves a purpose again. Yeah, augury still shows up in the skill menu, but like for now, like the skill has been sacked. I mean, the augury skill never really added too much to the mod. It's just like you need 70 to get to Ancient Cavern, 20 to get like a specific enchantment, and it really never added anything beyond that. Just gave you a bunch of extra essences whenever you went mining, and just had a really shitty curve as to just how you gain experience. Like, it would just really slow down at about level 50, and then just really speed back up at about level 58 once you could actually use up all the ancient essences you had backlogged from just mining trips, where you tried to get lower leveled essences, but you'd also get plenty of higher level essences too alongside that. It's just both reworking like the curved, like what gives how much experience, and maybe just actually adding more benefits for augury, more ways to train it, or at the very least just more cool things you can do. But also preferably, maybe even better than that, just more ways to train it. At the very least. I guess I'll just do some more work on the base. I have plenty of stone to work with, so I'll make more stone slabs out of the stone. And then just do some more building around with all that. I'll just put these here too while we're at it. Just can't really think of much else to do while I wait for night to come back. So I'll actually have more attempts to just get torn cloth. So I'll do a bit more work on the base. Alright, more stone slabs. Let's keep on putting these down. Probably gonna want to start building a roof on top of this thing as well. This place could certainly use a roof. I think I'm gonna probably want to get started with that in all honesty. Now, how are the Rosodons coming along? I would like to see how those are coming. So I can maybe actually start using them. Well, I can definitely get some grown already. I'll also make another chest just to put Rosodons in, put the excess ones in the double chest that I can always just access at a later time. So the excess ones will get a double chest. Assuming I might have excess Rosodons. I mean, chances are I'm probably going to be using them pretty regularly. Especially if I do a lot of exploration in void dimensions, then they'll probably be used, like, a lot. Then they'll really be getting used frequently. So I now have 16 Rosodons and 40 more seeds to just plant down. So that will just literally let me make the garden even bigger, which is just perfect. I can literally expand this out further. Alright, now more seeds. And then I'll just wait for even more of these to grow. I'll kind of just let the rest of the seeds do their thing. Just so I can get myself up on top of the roof with Rosodons quickly. Let's eat these. Ah, beautiful. Back on the roof of my own building. Nice. Back on the roof. But I want to take some more stuff up here first. I'm I'm gonna take like a lot of stuff actually up here, so I don't have to make like several trips up and down as I try and just figure out what I want to put here. But I still want to figure out how I want to build up the roof. So I'll make some stone bricks, I guess, and turn those into slab form. Some into slab form, some not. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime. I was about to start building my roof, and now it's gonna be night. So I'll have an inventory full of building blocks as I go to kill some Grim Reapers. Okay. Full inventory with blocks all over the place, and I'm gonna be killing Grim Reapers. Alright, I guess that's how we're gonna do it. So yeah, we can build the roof later. I don't want to just waste the night. I guess maybe next stream we're gonna see a roof here. We'll have to also see what I can do about just lighting up the base in such a way the mobs aren't gonna spawn there. Because I want to have a place where I don't have to worry about fighting stuff or getting ambushed. And that right there would be the place. Just not get ambushed at all. Plus I'm likely going to get the 20 innovation off of this as well. Just by killing enough mobs as I see them. I can maybe get innovation 20 off of this trip. Or maybe the one after. It really depends on how many mobs we stumble into. I'm also going to pick up gunpowder as well from creepers. Just so I always have like a steady amount to just make more bullets with for guns. Alright, there's more innovation. Man, I mainly need to just find Grim Reapers, but I'm also pretty satisfied with killing creepers for their gunpowder. But I know what I really need to find out here. And I'm not seeing any Night Reapers at all. We're not seeing them at the moment. I'll just have to keep on running around and just get lucky that we spot one. I mean, we're bound to find them eventually. Okay, my hunter level's still 8. I figured I want to just double check that quickly. Haven't really taken many opportunities to level it as of late. Haven't been explicitly trying to get that to go up. Okay, I see a Night Reaper. And a oh, that's a husk in, like, full leather armor. That's a husk. In leather. Zombie wielding a shovel. Skeleton firing at me from behind. I can't even see. Right now I'm being fired at by, like, several skeletons. They're just not going to give me any room. I'll just Great Blade that one out. And this one, too. I'll just Great Blade them out. Yeah, but with the longer reach, it's certainly going to be nice to be able to just hit them from further away. Yeah, because having to get up close to skeletons sometimes just really isn't easy. So I'm going to get my bow back and my hotbar, just to really make things easier on me. So I saw like one Night Reaper, but it didn't drop any torn cloth at all. Right, so I need to find more Night Reapers. They have to show up, so I can have more chances at this torn cloth. I mean, I have a Looting 2 sword, but it's not going to make more Night Reapers actually show up. Yeah, first thing is that, like, these guys actually show up in the first place. If they don't show up, then what can we do? Okay, I literally can't hit this guy. It just keeps on strafing. Okay, I just got a bow with a random enchantment on it. I'm gonna pick it up, just see what it is out of curiosity. I'm just gonna double back. These guys are shooting at me again. And they're like, there's two of them. I'd rather not deal with two skeletons if I don't have to. Power 1 bow. So nothing exciting at all, clearly. Nothing to be excited about. How many more skeletons are you gonna throw at me? Could always just shoot them down with a minigun. Could always just gun these guys down if I really get tired of just shooting arrows at them. Could just shoot them. Okay, I still have plenty of bullets to work with. I got a lot of arrows in me now. Okay, so far I've seen one Night Reaper this night as well. We're still pretty much not finding any, and now I just spotted another. That's another... That might be another bomb carrier over there as well. I think that is another bomb carrier spot here. Oh, what's hitting me? Where are you? Where did you even come from? Sometimes I don't even know where these mobs come from. They just somehow hit me from behind. Like, I don't even hear them. They just come from nowhere and hit me. Yep, that's a bomb carrier, alright. I'll go for this guy first. T seeds. It's not torn cloth. I don't care if they both begin with a T. It's not what I'm looking for. Another bomb carrier. He just killed himself with his own TNT. And he didn't even drop any items. Maybe because whatever he did drop could have been blown up by the TNT blast. Chain armor and enchanted bow. And he dropped another enchanted bow. Power 2 and better durability, but still, like, nothing I'd ever use. I'm guessing that's an Enderman. Yep, that's an Enderman. Still might get ender pearls from him. As soon as I can clear these guys off. As soon as I can clear them out. Iron nugget, coal, and then just the usual charger drops. Nothing too exciting. Enderman is chasing me. Of course he would. I just hit him. And I just took him out. Yeah, just more chargers just chasing me down. Just so motivated to try and kill me. Yeah, that'll finish him off. Alright, so no torn cloth still. I guess I'll get back to building the base then. I have to just probably actually quickly look at it on the wiki. See what else might actually drop the Torn Cloth besides just these Night Reapers that I'm not seeing too many of anymore. Mobs with clothing. I know Night Reaper drops this. What else does? Various clothed and robed mobs. Banshee, which is something... I don't have access to Mysterium at the moment. I'd prefer to not go there anyways. Nothing I really need a Mysterium at the moment. Baroness, that's a boss. Goldorth is another boss. A lot of these are bosses. Web Reapers, also dangerous. Okay, some clowns in Salive would drop this. I mean, that would make sense. They're wearing clothes. Creep Day event. Yeah, so a few mobs in Salive also drop the Torn Cloth. I just kind of do also want to see what my portal might look like. I actually do want to see if I might actually be anywhere near, like, an island, or if I'm just going to be, like, off floating in the void anywhere. Might not even visit for too long, just to be on the safe side. I might not spend too much time in here. Mainly want to see where my portal would appear. Alright, so it's actually on an island this time. It's not just floating off in the void by its lonesome. But I'm still not going to probably travel too far. I want to feel more comfortable just traversing this kind of terrain before just actually coming here. I'm just really spending a lot of time here. I'm not going to go far, just to be safe. I'm not going to travel too far out. Yeah, at least these guys can only attack you with melee. Literally all of them can only melee you. Just got some confetti, it looks like. Confetti piles. It would make sense to see that come from guys like these. So only 2 types of clowns in this dimension actually drop. Okay, circus coins. Gonna grab these. I'll just pick these up too while we're at it. I might kill a couple of these guys and then just leave. Just to pass the time while I wait for night to come back on the overworld. They drop like circus coins, like confetti. Not seeing any clothes though, unfortunately. Let's just hope I don't get ambushed by killer clowns from behind. I mean, I can deal with the guys in front of me, but if I get attacked from behind, then I might be in trouble. Oh, Salif tokens. Oh, this guy seems to walk pretty slow. He walks slowly. Yeah, some definitely move faster than others. This is a pretty big island too, so it's nice to know. I can kind of just walk around a bit without having to risk my life dangling above the void. That's already something a little nice. So I could maybe just try and grind out some Torn Cloth and Salive during the day on the overworld, then just come back to the overworld at night. I mean, even though, like, clowns technically all wear clothes, only one specific mob, not counting the rare one, actually drops Torn Cloth here. Which is kind of annoying, because that's just going to give me fewer opportunities at this Torn Cloth. Yeah, one of these guys can inflict blindness on hit. It's probably the ones with the red and yellow shirts, the bald ones. Those are probably the blindness inflicting ones. Smiley face upgrade kit? Clown upgrade kit. Wasn't even trying to get that. Just happened to come here to kill some time, and next thing you know, clown upgrade kit. And then next thing you know, I see that. Couple circus coins. Clown upgrade kit. Interesting. And I'm probably not going to be using any of these for a while. In fact, don't even know if I'll get far enough to even use these things. These upgrade kits, last I recall, in 3.2 at least, you only use them at, like, you only use them once you get the Shirelands, which is pretty much endgame. Shirelands is basically endgame, and you only really use them there. This is the one guy that can drop the Torn Cloth right here. This is being the one guy that drops it. And it looks like he just did drop a piece. Nice. Yeah, that's a piece of Torn Cloth, alright. I'm just gonna go pick it up right now. Yep, so that Cranky drops it. One Torn Cloth. Better than none, that's for sure. Could maybe just stick around here and hope I find more Crankies. In other words, just get more shots at this Torn Cloth. But I can still, like, just probably find all the other mobs instead. And just get, like, various other drops. Ones that I didn't necessarily come here for. Another clown upgrade kit. I got more clown upgrade kits than I do Torn Cloth. What is this? There's another green clown that can drop the Torn Cloth. Give me a chance at the Torn Cloth. Come on. Oh, I see another piece. Nice. Another piece of Torn Cloth. Might be able to just farm it all from here. Might have just gotten my Torn Cloth supply from Salive at this rate. Not really where I expected to go for Torn Cloth. Not really where I expected to go in general. Just coming here. Just kind of coming here without too much preparation. Not what I expected to do anyways. I still have only two pieces of armor. Like the other two broke earlier. So really not what I expected to do in the slightest. Okay, this guy hits pretty hard. Should be careful around him. At least that clown hits pretty damn hard. That was like almost 4 whole hearts he hit me for. Granted, I still have only 2 pieces of armor on. Yeah, thankfully these guys cannot possibly range me. They only fight with melee. So as long as I keep a safe distance and don't get ambushed by too many mobs spawning at once, probably shouldn't be in any immediate danger. That's probably just sticky slime. Yep. If I don't get ambushed by large groups of these guys and I stay a safe distance, probably shouldn't be in any immediate danger out here. Plus, I'm usually able to outrun a lot of these guys easily anyways. I can pretty much outrun these guys like no problem. I have plenty of Salive tokens already. What do I not need to carry? I'll throw out the cooked mutton. I'll have just a bunch of tokens. Still might be a while before I even use these, but I'll just have them regardless. I was kind of hoping, honestly, all these guys could drop the Torn Cloth. But no, only 2 of these enemies do, and one of them is a rare mob. One of which is actually rare that drops the Torn Cloth. So I'm limited to the green guy and the rare mob for Torn Cloth, which is kind of sad. But even then, I can just kind of come here during the day and gather it. So I can just pretty much spend all my time here, and I don't have to actually wait for more mobs to spawn, like based on a time of day. Unlike in the overworld, where there's a day-night cycle I gotta wait on. Here I don't have to wait on this. So I still have 2 pieces of torn cloth on me, and I think I need 4 total to finish off the armor set. I want to get at least 4 before leaving Salive. Still sitting at 2 right now. Trying to get the 4. Also curious to see what other drops I might end up with just by being here and fighting more guys. There's a guy that hits pretty damn hard. Yeah, I think it was 4 hearts. I'm not gonna, like, just see again. Rather not take damage at all, preferably. Just to be safe, I'd rather not get hit at all. Something up here. I hear something up there for sure. Slide whistles. Other clown noises. Other things you can maybe expect to hear from crazy clowns like these. I'm just gonna build this staircase up like all the way if possible. Just trying to make a staircase that I can just kind of use like whenever. See another of these guys. Torn cloth, maybe? Nice. I got a 3rd piece. 1 more, and then I have what I need. Wait, I'm carrying my shovel now, aren't I? I don't seem to have it on me at the moment. Okay, I don't even need it that badly. I can kind of just rip these blocks apart anyways with any other tool, and it won't take that long to do so. Or just start breaking these back down. Just so I have more blocks to place. Okay, so that's a staircase. I'll probably just leave it in this state, most likely. Take some of these blocks back that don't need to be here. But I'll probably just leave it like this. I mean, it's gonna get me up to the ledge and back down, so it's good enough. It's gonna ultimately get me up and down. Doesn't have to be perfect anyways. Just want to see what's up here briefly. What clowns might have spawned up here. Kind of hard to see past all this vegetation. It's crazy. I can hear, like, mob sounds, but I can't even see it. It's because it's down there and can't even reach me. So nothing to be afraid of. Can't even touch me. Yeah, before I get totally lost. Okay, there's that guy from earlier. I mean, down here is just, in general, like, a lot easier to see what's going on. Not all this vegetation everywhere. So here is probably, like, the best place to just try and find these clowns to kill. To just get their torn cloth, or whatever else drops that might be interesting at the moment. Just get all their interesting drops from here instead. Oh, there's another cranky. Nice. Maybe my fourth torn cloth's gonna come off this guy. Let's see. Still at 3, and now I just got like 20 innervations, so I can now get like another half heart maximum health, so I can now have up to 12 hearts at a time. Before actually getting my torn cloth to make my Residian armor. Oh, this guy can actually do quite a bit of damage too. Yeah, just as long as I don't get grouped up by clowns and can't escape, should be all good. I guess this guy no longer turns invisible when he hits you. I mean, he used to do that. Well, at least the green one used to do that, to just turn invisible whenever it hit you. It looks like that's kind of a thing of the past, too. People are going to be, like, clueless as to what's happening. I'm literally just going on this rampage in Clown World right now. I think I'm still going to stay out here until that last piece of torn cloth does show up, and then see if I can make the armor with that. I think that will probably be enough to just make the whole Residian set. And then I can just put it on before I'm done the stream. So I have to wait for more crankies to appear. I'll just fight whatever else does show up in the meantime, just to pass the time. Something's behind me. I was afraid I might get ambushed. Yeah, I certainly don't want to have to worry about an ambush. Oh, I see like 2 crankies right here. This is nice. So 2 chances at that last piece of torn cloth. I didn't even get it, but I got another clown upgrade kit. Okay then. Okay, now 2 more chances at the last piece of torn cloth I need. This torn cloth grind is literally tearing me apart. I got 37 confetti piles, what the hell? And all these Salif tokens that I'm probably not going to use right away. Well, at least I'm gaining good combat experience, innovation, butchery. That stuff's all going up. That stuff's all gonna go up, at least. This guy gives me slowness when he hits me. Probably used to do that and looks like he still does now. That's like the blindness inflicting one right there. Might actually run out of food before I get this last piece of torn cloth at the rate we're going. Yeah, I just feel like we're gonna run out of food at the rate we're going here. Yeah, I might just have to book it anyways. Right now my hits need to go through, but I think I'm getting a bit of lag? I think I'm getting lag now, which is kind of making them miss. Definitely not what I needed now, just extra lag making me miss some of my hits here. I'll just make sure I can keep a distance now. I'm just going to try and keep a distance as much as possible. I mean, I can just get some hits in with the bow and then get the killing blow with the sword and still have the looting effect, ultimately. Oh shit, that guy's behind me. Right behind me. So I just need to know exactly, like, who's chasing me at any given moment, just to not die. Like, I want to know who's chasing me and when. Just to be sure I don't get, like, jumped and just killed. I might just have to leave with 3 pieces of torn cloth. I mean, it might be too risky to stay for any longer. I have no food. I'm probably just gonna book it. As much as I wanted the 4 torn cloth, I should just book it right now. So we're not gonna stay any longer. Too risky to do so. We're literally taking our own life into our hands now, so let's just leave. Much too risky to stay at this point. Three torn cloth. I'll make some padded cloth with that. I have like 2 reinforced cloth sitting around. I'll have to see what I can actually make. So confetti piles, clown upgrade kits we now have in our collection, 40 circus coins. Yeah, we're definitely building up the collection here, to say the least. All kinds of random stuff just keeps on finding its way to me. So I'll make padded cloth with... Yeah, I'll make some padded cloth with this. Yeah, I know I need 2 of these total. So what exactly do I need total? Pretty sure if I got like the 4th piece of the torn cloth, I'd be good. To just make the whole set like no problem. So I'll take out some amethyst, some jade, and the rosewood roots and start getting to actually crafting. Alright, so where are the rosewood roots? They're all up here. So let's just see what kind of crafting we can do. Scrap metal, let's get that out. So let's see what we can do here. So I'll start with a helmet frame and a boots frame. Just so I have more room to actually work with, I'll put some of this stuff away for now. So I'm going to put the helmet frame here. I'm assuming padded cloth was in the recipe. An amethyst and the jade and rosewood root. I don't remember what the crafting recipe was. Okay, I'm going to have to just look it up probably. Two padded cloth and armor plating, rosewood root, and... Okay, I was kind of close, but not quite. Armor plating was also... Yeah, that was definitely also used. So 2 rosewood roots, was it? Armor platings? No, it was 2 padded cloth, so I need to make more of that right away to make the helm. So I need to pull out some wool for that. And then turn some torn cloth into padded. If I just had 1 more piece, I could probably for sure just make the whole armor set. Unless I only do need like 2 reinforced cloth. No, I need 4. Well, I'm gonna have like most of it at least. Two armor plating, a rosewood root and amethyst and a jade, and that would like me make the Rosidian helmet, right? No, it's 1 armor plating and 2 roots, and that's the helmet. I think it's like 1 padded cloth to make the boots, another piece of armor plating, 2 rosewood roots and amethyst and the jade, and then I make boots. Is that it? Two of these, 2 padded cloth also, 1 of each of everything else. And that's the boots. Reinforced cloth, 2 armor plating, 2 rosewood roots, this and that, and that would make a chest plate as soon as I have the chest plate frame to actually do so. And then I'd just be like shy a bit of materials to make the legs. I could maybe just try and get like 1 more of these things that I want. Okay, it was in some arbitrary order. No, 3 rosewood roots is what I needed, clearly. So 3rd rosewood root, and that's my plate body. So we're just literally shy 1 piece of the armor set at this point. Now I just really badly want to finish it off. Now I just really want to get this done. So I'll probably just spend a bit more time on the stream just trying to actually get her done. Now we have a lot of gunpowder. Just gonna put more stuff away and then kind of just go right back to Salive. Also with more food, also with more food too. So Residian armor's on. Kind of a silly looking helmet, but Not gonna complain, I mean, now I got just better defense already. And then this will get replaced, and then I'll have like the full armor set going soon. I'll have literally the full set in like no time. As soon as I just see one more piece of torn cloth, I got it. So, food, and then I can just kind of go right back in. What food is lying around that I can easily just use up? Steak, I want to find something good. So I'm going to go right back in and continue on the hunt with more food and better armor. Let's just get one piece of torn cloth and then be done this. And then just be done making the armor set. One more piece of torn cloth and that's literally all it takes. Now I need to just find the guy that can drop it, and then actually get him to drop it. Because I want to have that full armor set just together. I want to have a full set of tier 2 armor. I'm not just going to settle for 3 out of 4 pieces, considering we're getting this close to finishing it. I'm not going to settle for less at this point, I just want to get her done. Now, there's just one specific kind of guy I need to find, but he's not showing up. I guess I'm just going to have to be patient at this time. Just kind of sit around, wait for him to show up. Or just take out the other guys, just to also get combat experience. Just for the sake of further leveling combat up. I mean, I'd rather not waste the opportunity. Okay, maybe I should have actually gone for Mysterium. I mean, at least with the Banshees and the Phantoms, there's spawns that just continuously spawn them in. Maybe I should have gone for those. Where did I just teleport to out of curiosity? Let's just see. Okay, there's this guy up here. Seeing if there's any guys up here I can just chase down. If it's worth it to do so. Yeah, surprisingly, not too many mobs showing up in Salive. I mean, in Gardencia, like, we're seeing a lot more enemies just spawn in continuously. Here, honestly, there's just not too many around. I feel like in Gardencia, way more mobs just spawned than they're spawning here. I must not have any arrows left. I probably ran out and didn't realize it and just now. Now, when are the legs just gonna show up? No, better yet, when are like the cranky's gonna show up so I can just get one more torn cloth and then make the legs? I'm literally not seeing any at the moment. Maybe I could actually just spend a bit of time looking around this island. And obviously not straying too far. I do want to get back to safety. Might just do a bit of exploration around the island. Just try and see if there's anything of interest. Try and just maybe spot any structures. Just run around the island a bit. Just got an advancement somehow. Best friends forever. Oh, must have been like something I spawned from my Residian armor. Must have spawned like some sort of pet with that just died in like a couple seconds after. So I just got that achievement by doing that. Yeah, I'd rather just come here with a gravitator. Then again, I actually have to do some exploration without first. Just trying to look to see what's going to be around here. Without having to actually travel too far out. Because I don't want to just fall into some random hole and end up in the void and just never come back from it. Well, that's what ender pearls are for. Just to make traveling around a bit easier. Definitely going to tread lightly still. Because I don't want to fall into a random hole, at least the void. Oh, there's a cranky. Finally found one. And there's my last piece of torn cloth I was shooting for. Alright, we're hitting lag spikes again. Yeah, we're hitting a bit of lag. Right now, gotta get out of this corner. Gotta get, like, out of that corner there. Just being stuck behind some lollipop, it looks like. Gotta not be stuck behind that. Might do a bit more exploration around the island, but probably not much more. Won't be out here for that much longer, for sure. Yeah, I definitely hear more footsteps. I'm seeing nothing over here of interest. If I can spot any toy towers, but I'm not seeing any. Then again, I'd probably have to look harder anyways, just to find them. Probably have to look a lot harder than this, just, I can assure you. I love how the achievement was titled Best Friends Forever, and the rose had literally died like 2 seconds after it spawned. Had 2 seconds to just figure out what the hell was going on before it died. Best friends for like 2 seconds is more like it. So now I can finally make those Rosidian legs. And I'll probably just come back here like significantly later when I feel like I'm just more prepared to travel along. When I feel like I'm more prepared to just travel out here. I'll probably just have to get comfortable with traversing terrain like this again without a gravitator. I mean, stacking up on Ender Pearls would definitely seem like a good play. Okay, I'm starting to run short on health. I gotta just kill this guy. Now I'm gonna run out of here. Starting to kind of just lose health there. And we're out of there. Back out of Sleeve. Now with the last piece of the Rosidian armor that I need, the last crafting material. So let's make a leggings frame. Craft that. Infusion table. Put this here. Oh right, I need more crafting ingredients. And I also need to just put stuff away too while we're at it. Confetti piles, I now have like over a stack of them. More of these circus tokens. No, Sleeve tokens, more of those. Another piece of sticky slime. Now I have Sleeve dirt, one block of it apparently. Sleevians, which is just the plant life in this dimension. That dimension's plant life, pretty much. So Rosewood Root, Amethyst, Jade, yeah, we can craft it. Also, Torn Cloth to Reinforced. I think it's like some string I need. A bit of string. And then just like some padded cloth I can put together. No, Torn Cloth string is reinforced. So now I can finally finish off the crafting recipe. So 2 of that, 1 of this, 2 of this, 1 and Rosidian legs. Now I have the full armor set. Full Rosidian armor. That is certainly going to help me stay alive for longer. Even better defensive values than Skeletal. So just got another upgrade. Yep, taking the next upgrade we got. Yeah, I'm just so happy with this other upgrade we just got. Now that puts us in an even better place at this point. And I'm starting to just run out of more space to put things. Again, really just running out of space to keep everything. I'm gonna have to do something about all of this. I gotta do something. Both organizing and cleaning out what I don't need. Something has to be done at this point. It's just getting ridiculous now. But we have our full armor set. That's something. So what kind of enchantments can I put on some of the pieces right away? I got protection 3 I can put on something. If I get one more level protection 3 on another armor piece. So I guess I just quickly do that. Just protection 3 on 2 pieces of the armor set. I think Deepland still has plenty of just random mobs running around, so I'll just kill a couple of these just to level up. I think a few of these guys are still just running amok, so I'll just kill them off to level up. Speaking of which, there's one. Just to gain some quick levels. I should be at like level 28 in no time as soon as I find one more hostile mob to kill. Oh, it's just as easy as hearing some footsteps, really. Alright, there's my friendly Rosette just trying to help kill this cave creep. Yeah, when I take damage, there's a chance that this will actually spawn. That'll last for 10 seconds. That will spawn, and that will actually help me fight whatever's trying to kill me. So that little cherry right there is my ally. That periodically spawns when I take damage while wearing this armor. So I periodically get this ally helping me fight. So that's what that is. Also have to figure out what the dense rocks are used in as well, because I'm also getting plenty of those. Alright, so take off the leggings, I guess, for now, and put protection 3 on them. Yep, prot 3. And then just put protection 3 on the chest plate through the anvil. And just try and get some other enchants on the other pieces while we're at it. I'll just make do with that. That's still pretty good. Oh wow, that's actually okay. I don't like the fire protection, but I like the unbreaking and the feather falling. Especially if I want to go back to Salive. The feather falling is just going to be a nice bonus. I guess I'll just make do with what I did get. Still pretty good. No, I can't even enchant these with protection 2. Like, the fire protection 2 is stuck on these. I'd have to just obviously save this book for something else. The fire protection is honestly not going to come into play too often. Everything else is certainly nice to have. Projectiles are certainly more common than fire damage. So I'd say this armor should definitely help keep me alive. Alright, so that's it for now. That stream's over. I got my armor. I am happy with that.